So we had we had a nice 2.5 hours in there. We were looking for a place called Macro, and we never found that. And we saw the galleries, but we never got to them. But it was nice. It was nice. 2 hours. The band loved it. And then, of course, Sunderland. We went through Sunderland, and I know there's not many people have done this. I parked outside the Stadium of Light and listened to the game with a crowd.
I was listening to the game.
Totally empty, and it was just me outside listening to the crowd. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I got much the same thing, but I had Steve Mackey talking about leak.
Ah, well, he would, Steve. He's a Mackham. And then, all in all, a wonderful, wonderful sojourn out. So I've been very busy. Oh, yes, indeed. And a couple of weeks' time, I'm going to Middlesbrough, and I'm going to do the same thing.
What's outside the stadium?
Well, just go around to Middlesbrough and see. The trick is to drive past Middlesbrough and see if you can get to the Selnet. Right. So I'll be doing that, because they move the roads in Middlesbrough as well. Yeah. So I'm looking at Middlesbrough and Hartlepool a couple of weeks' time, so I should be down there. Keep an eye out for me. The icon is coming. But all in all, and of course, great news, Social Insecurity sold. We've now hit 1,000 sales.
Can he?
How's about that? Social Insecurity, the new board game. 1,000 sales. Not bad for 5 local lads. You know, 5 local lads organise it in a bar, and we've got 1,000. So that's in the country, like, not just up the north east. But I was chuffed a bit, 1,000 sales, because we're only tiny. So well done, everybody who bought the Social Insecurity. If you haven't bought one, get in quick. They're in Phoenix and Mind Games, and I think they'll be in other places soon as well. So all in all, but I've had a wonderful time, and to think I am now a free man of Tantobi.
Right. Yeah.
So no bother. So I'll take you up one Tuesday, so you can see it.
All right.
Probably the 13th of May or something like that. So all in all, I've had a good time. You've had a busy time, and Century FM is still here, and we're still ready to boogie. And there's calls coming up, isn't it?
There is, that.
Right. Well, I think we should get on and.
Get on and do that first.
Oh, the weather report. Oh dear me. Well, let's see what the weather has got for us. And this time we're going to go through the round window, but it looks like the bottom of a beer bottle. That sort of greeny, thick glass window. You know what I mean? Thick glass with blebs in. You know, blebby glass. Well, that's the window we're going through to find out today's weather.
Century FM weather with auto windscreens. For a clearer outlook, get straight to the point.
Guess what? The weather tonight, showers, yes, dotted around God's allotment. Hey, good for the leaks, but it will dry up as the night wears on into morning. The winds are moderate west-southwest, bringing a temperature which may touch freezing on the hills. 1 degree centigrade, 34 degrees Fahrenheit, but we are expecting in out areas and unprotected areas there may well be a ground frost, so expect that. But the moderate to southwesterly winds, the wind chill factor isn't too bad, but overnight wrap up. Now tomorrow it's dry when you wake up, a bit of sunshine no doubt, but the showers may well just dribble back in. They'll just dribble back in, you know. And the winds moderate again westerly. Temperatures risen, of course, 10 degrees centigrade, 50 degrees Fahrenheit. And, of course, that is in Washington, wherever you happen to be in Washington. If you can find your way out of Washington, there it is. If you can't, like me, you may well be in there while we're giving you the summer weather forecast. And, of course, at Century FM, where I am.
The icon has landed. He's Mike the Mouth Elliott, and you can call him now. 0191 477 2000.
Well, what had happened? I've got to say, obviously, Keith Mangan. We haven't forgot Keith, and I hope you haven't. All his family, and Julie's wife, and Paul, of course, who's over 5 years, we've lost contact with them. We don't know where they are. We don't know whether they're alive or dead. What we do know is we don't forget our own. We don't forget our own. Governments might. The major government certainly did. And it looks like the Blair government certainly has. We don't. And we still feel it's right to write to Mr. Robin Cook, the Foreign Secretary, at the Foreign and Commonwealth Office, King Charles Street, London, demanding action. It's still worthwhile taking money from the lottery and putting it into adverts in the papers over in that part of the world, India, Pakistan, Kashmir, Afghanistan, and just offer a big reward, a very big reward, and see what comes out of the woodwork. If they have been murdered, then we'd like to know where they are. so that they can be brought home and buried with love and decency and respect. If they're still in captivity, we won't know where they are, so we can get them out. And whoever kidnapped them, we want to know who they are. The rumours are that maybe only one of the team is still alive who kidnapped them. Possibly up to 19 or 18 or 19 have died in various ways through their own attacks on various Indian outposts and what have you. So they all may be dead, the people who did the actual kidnapping. And I sincerely hope they are, to be honest. But it would be nice if one was left alive and could tell us the truth of what actually happened to the lads who were kidnapped, and especially to Keith, a local lad. So did it feel as though you can give up on this? Please write in, please talk to your MP, demand action, send a letter to Tony Blair as well, you know, and say, look, this is a good idea, and set aside money. Let's form a bond, a fund for future possibilities. £1 million, you set it aside, and the families can get help. And I think we should be paying for Keith's family and Paul Wells's family to go out to India, regular as possible, just to keep it alive. But also, it's close. You feel closer when you're there, and you never know. It just might tickle somebody's conscience and somebody's heart, and that needs money. And I think we all owe it, because they're us. They're of us. They could be you. Could be your family. So please don't forget Keith Mangan, Paul Wells and the other two lads. And don't forget to contact your politicians, especially the Foreign Secretary and the Prime Minister, and demand this fund and demand the bribes or the rewards to be put in papers. And if you do that, I tell you, you'll feel a damn sight better this Christmas. A damn sight better. 0191477 2000. Well, now, what have we got? News in the thing. The police are talking about people with records being allowed to join. Now, does anybody got any problems with this? Obviously mass murderers, axe murderers, let me see. Well, I think they go straight in as sergeant. But the others, I say, it struck me as okay. You know, if somebody's done a little crime, is it, speeding or non-payment of fines or TV licence or poll taxes, that's really, to stop them being... Because it struck me about the police is that it's only when people get in the police that they become corrupt. Most of the corrupt policemen were innocent, decent people, and then they joined the police force, and then they became corrupt and took bribes. So maybe it's the police force that is the corrupter, rather than the few little fiddling charge. Do you think that's good, though? Do you think we should encourage the police to employ baby ex-criminals? Well, give us a bell on 0191477 2000. Interesting thought, though, isn't it? David.
Hello there, Uncle Mike.
Hello there, David, laddie.
David from Beacon Lough, the professor of Beacon Lough.
Beacon Lough, Beacon Lough, Beacon Lough.
Yeah, what I thought this week for a different tack was to think of, my old mate Bob the Gob Gilroy. To think of Gilroyisms.
Oh, Bob the Gob, lovely lad.
He's not so grand lately when I've seen him, but he'd probably be listening.
Well, give him my best.
I think he'd be listening anyway. And it was all those shipyard expressions they used to have, as...
Give us some.
Well, think of the ones like nipples like welder's thumbs and all those.
Oh, nipples like welder's thumbs, aye. It feels like...
And as much use as a chocolate teapot.
Aye, or it feels like a blind cobbler's thumb, or, well, a blind plumber's thumb.
Blind plumber's, aye. And then we've got all those expressions, that we're starting to use now, like rudgy-gadgies and...
Fine beer, Mordew Breweries. Fine beer, based on Mike the Mouth.
Is it?
Yes, indeed. Mordew Breweries, Raggy
Can't be bad then.
A superb Northern Ale.
And there's other obscure words which I've got a dictionary out at the moment, and I'm thinking of ones like winnets, a good old-fashioned word.
It's a strange word, a winnet, isn't it?
Aye.
We know what it is.
We know what it is, yeah. But I try and catch people out and ask them if they really know what it means,
Well, we better tell people when it is the to be polite, it would be the detritus,
yes, sir.
Which attaches itself to small hairs,
yes,
around the crevice of what is called the anal passage.
That's right. Because the winnets come out.
The winnets come out. Some people call them Klingons, but winnets is the word. Disgusting that it is. But let me say, for starters, there's never ever been nobody can ever accuse me of ever having winnets.
Right.
Oh, no.
Going back to the Gilroyisms again and that, I was thinking of, we often talk about shield slappers and that.
Oh, God bless the shield slappers. Just a minute.
When we used to talk about... and when we used to talk about girls like that, we used to describe them as being like bananas up King Street.
Well, no, there's a show shieldism.
There you are.
See, how it always struck me, that was a strange one, bananas up King Street, because it went back a fair few years. And, bananas up King Street, there would be a time when, presumably, you couldn't get a banana up King Street.
Well, it would be...
But you could always get a slapper.
Yes, And there's the other ones, like, as much use as a man with tits and all that. Yeah.
Well, actually, if you go to Thailand or Singapore, that actually turns itself on itself. You see, with the kai tais. I mean, you could have quite an interesting night with a kai tai. But the good ones. When was the first time? When do you remember when the first banana you ever had?
Bananas, about the late 50s, I think.
Late 50s. What about the pomegranate?
Pomegranate. I've never been struck on them.
No,
like.
I've never liked them at all. I
like melons. Like I'm all right.
Lottie loves pomegranates, but what's that? All that yellow stuff. It's a horrible taste in your mouth. That. But there is a way to get rid of all that, without fanning around. You do something, and it all comes out. All the pips come out, and the yellow stuff stops. Well, you said you peel them, but I don't know. If somebody out there explains how you can eat a pomegranate, we'll be over the moon. So we're talking about face like a blind plumber's thumb. We're talking about expressions that people would...
Yeah, because there must be loads of these shipyard expressions and mining expressions, that'll probably be lost now, yeah. Probably are. Well, let's toss it out, David, and see what comes back. See what comes back, aye. Champion, David. Thank you, little man.
Cheery bye. 01914 772 1000. Aye, pomegranates. What was the first pineapple you had? How old were you when you had a pineapple? What do you make of a pineapple when you first saw it? Or a pomegranate? Or even a banana? In fact, what do you make of a banana though these days? It seems to have put a little banana. It's a little innocent piece of lovely fruit, good for energy, and a yellow skin and all that. But all you've got to do is get a banana root and waggle it, and people go into bursts of laughter because they've got dirty minds. It looks nothing like a penis. Let me tell you now, bananas look nothing like penises. Not even if you've trapped it between two bricks. 01914 772 2000. George.
Hello, Mike.
Hello.
How you been?
Well, I've just out of the corner there, but I've walked back now.
No, I was on you mate the other night about Remembrance Sunday.
Well, it was today, Sunday, and of course the Saturday, of course, was important, the 11 o'clock, which I... Did you stand for 2 minutes?
And he said it should be scrapped.
Who did?
Your friend that was introducing your show when you were here.
Well, he should be shot himself. We should take him out and shoot him. And then leave a poppy on him. No, you can't scrap it.
No, you've got to remember them, haven't you?
You have got to remember people, and it's not a lot to ask out of all the minutes that we have in a year to give up a little bit of time to, whether you have the one at the Cenotaph, or whether you go to remember the one at the Albert Hall, or whether you remember the one on the actual date, the 11th to the 11th. It's irrelevant to me, providing you spend a little bit of time, a minute or 2 minutes out of your life, just thinking of some of my family who died, and other friends' family who died, and you just think, well, it's worth it, worth my time. Not wrong with it. So people who want to scrap it, I think, they're trying to be trendy, and it just doesn't work. This doesn't work.
Mike.
What?
How runs the country?
I do. But when I'm feeling a bit bad, Tony Blair.
Tony Blair doesn't run the country.
Who does?
Tony Blair's just a puppet.
Well, who's got the hand up his jacksie?
The people.
The people?
The little paper pull the strings.
Well, if they get together, the thing that keeps governments operating is that because the little people don't pull the strings. That's why you have organisations. That's why you have political parties, trade unions, pressure groups, self-interest groups. And you hope that, you see, the biggest powerful group in this country could be the pensioners. But they just didn't seem to get their act together.
No, I tell you who runs the country.
Who?
That man with the little red box.
The man with the little red box?
He's got the purse and he runs the country.
The man, well, he's the Chancellor of the Exchequer, who's a public servant.
He's got all the little people's money.
All right.
And he runs the country. It's like a house. He's got the purse and he runs the country.
Well, I've never trusted a man who has a purse. I cannot trust a man with a purse. I'm sorry.
That's the way it goes.
I'm sorry, the next thing he'll be wearing a twin set. No, I'm not having it.
Do you not believe it?
Oh, no, I just didn't like men with purses.
No, but that's the one way it runs the country.
It's like the bloody jocklands where they wear the purse in front of the old genitalia.
If he gets his sums wrong, all this has gone down.
Well, he's never got his sums right as far as I'm concerned, George. No, so I say ya. 0191477 2000. Avril?
Hello.
Hello, Avril, how are you?
All right.
How's your painting coming on?
Well, I've finished the ones with both the sidewalk on September doors.
Oh.
I want poppy red, they want a blue.
You want a what?
I want poppy red on.
Poppy red? Aye.
They want the blue.
Well, do it in circles. Do it in circles. Do a poppy red round, and then in the middle put the blue, and then in the middle put a white. You see, and the postman will never miss your letterbox. He'll never miss the letterbox, pet. And I think the neighbours will be jealous as hell. They will. They'll be jealous as hell. Or you can do it in zigzags.
Well, he's gone back to work now.
Oh, well, that's it. That's not going to be done till next year, then.
No, it'll get done next week.
Poor bugger. That's only his weekend off. God! You're cackling away there like the Wicked Witch of the West.
I've had a mounted day, though.
You've had a mounted day?
Yeah.
Where have you had him?
I've had him down. I went past Century.
You went past Century?
Yeah.
Right.
And I went down the Quayside.
Oh, the Quayside Market. And what did he buy you?
Well, I bought all I did yesterday when I went to Darlington.
Oh, Darlington, you were at yesterday. She's worse than me. She gets around more than me, this lass. You know, so what did you make your husband give up his money for today?
Well, I only bought myself some sweets.
You bought yourself some sweets. Did you give him any?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's all right. Well, that's fair.
I bought him 2 packets.
2 packets?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you are. I can't argue with that.
I'm not greedy altogether.
I didn't say you were greedy. You just bully that man.
Yeah, don't bully.
You use his wallet and his sperm bag. Disgraceful.
I love him, no.
I know you do, but all women say that. But can we believe you? Can we believe you, you Jezebel, you minx? You with the painted door.
I wouldn't part with them.
And why I know you wouldn't, you know, you're on a bloody good thing. What are you talking about, woman?
Yes, when you get lumpy pumpy and that, and then...
Well, no, we've got some uses, us lads, you know.
Yeah.
We can do...
No, they're not useless altogether, lad, I think.
They're not, we're not, I'll tell you. We're proud of it.
Yes, we're proud.
I'll stand for that.
You and all.
Thank you very much for the few crumbs you toss off your table. Dare you, me? Well, I hope you had a good time. What was Darlow like?
I enjoyed it.
Was Darlington good?
Yes, it was packed.
Packed?
Yes.
What were the buying like?
I don't know. Spent Christmas shopping.
Christmas shopping in Darlington. Hey, bless them.
Christmas shopping the Fortnite 10 at York.
Gosh, never stops. Never stops.
I hope the sun's come right by then when I go.
I'll be going Christmas shopping very soon. I'm planning it all out now, my plan of attack.
Oh, what you buying us then?
I'm buying you a complete set of toilet rolls, multicoloured. Oh, yes. So whatever colour you pick your front door, you'll have a colour in they'll have to fit.
Well, I had part of my shopping because you've been buying some things because you're going to Grey Hen Stadium with Sunderland next month.
Oh, she's not running, is she?
No.
Oh.
No, she's going out without the on.
All right, lovely. Well, tell her, you know, when the bunny rabbit comes round, it's not real, right? she mustn't go and try and pet it.
No, they're going for a pie and pea supper.
Pie and pea supper. Oh, aye. Is it hair pie?
Eh?
Will it be hair pie? No?
I don't know what.
Well, sometimes you never know. You know, once they've got rid of the bunnies, you never know. They must cook them, I think. But never mind. Tell her to have a lovely time.
I will. She's looking forward to it.
Well, I'll see you later on, Avril.
Bye.
Bye-bye. 01914 77 2000.
Call Mike the Mouth now. 0191 477 2000.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the show. Hi, Raina. How's it going?
It's all right. How are you?
I'm Connie. Where are you phoning from?
I'm phoning from Crook.
From Crook?
Yeah.
What you dealing, Crook?
With me wife and a few mates.
Oh, your wife and your few mates. What, you having, an orgy?
I wish we were.
Well, hey, don't let me stop you, you know. You can get wound up without me. So, whereabouts are you from, Crook, like?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, I see. You're not visiting?
No.
You're not a tourist?
No.
Right. Have you been on this show before?
Yes, I have.
Have you?
Yeah.
Different name, then?
No, I phoned up. No, I'm the same person.
Oh, yeah? All right.
It's just your second name. I phoned up before. I phoned up before when I got married.
Oh, you've just... Aye, yes.
Aye, same person.
Same person, right? Aye, well, obviously. So you're still married?
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay, then. There's a success story. Right? So what can we do for you?
I'll just come on to have a chat.
You just come on to have a chat? Do you realise the technology that's behind this programme, laddie? Do you realise the cost of the transmitter up at Burnham Field, what costs us? And all the equipment, the £10 million worth of gear here, and you want to chat? For God's sake, that's what you want a wife for, to chat with. You know? I mean, now, if you want to come on and spill the beans, tell some dirt. Well. That makes it worthwhile to pay the rent to Burnham Field.
Yes.
Oh, aye. And that's why we've got the radio authority.
Yes.
Right? I mean, to say, if you didn't come on and spill the beans, nobody's going to complain, and they'll be out of work.
Why, hi, man.
I'm trying to keep people in work here. So then, tell me more. Tell me the intricacies. Do you wear your wife's clothing?
It really depends where we're going.
What do you mean it depends where you're going? If you're going to the bingo, do you or do you not?
No, not the bingo, no.
No, well...
No, it's so fashionable.
Well, but there's no fashionable women going to bingo, is there?
No,
God
no,
almighty, they're all frumpy.
Yeah.
So, what do you want to tell me? Go on.
Do you want to know some really saucy details?
Dish the dirt, come on. Come on, give it to me.
Well, I can tell you about a few mates of mine that have been...
What? Aye.
A few of them in their lasses, like...
A few of them in the what?
A few of them in their lasses, the dirty buggers.
A few of them in their lasses what?
Aye, just let your imagination go on and...
My imagination, my goodness sake, my imagination. We're now in the planet Venus.
Oh.
I've got my imagination. It's vast, it's huge. So you're talking about your mates who are there with you at the minute. Is there only... Are they there with their wives or girlfriends?
Yes.
Oh, I see. So you're basically having a little social evening in?
Oh, yes.
Good. And where's the girls? Are the girls in the kitchen and you in the front room?
No, there's one this is now, and the rest are downstairs having a fag and a chat.
A fag and a chat? Where's your wife?
She's downstairs.
She'll get you, fool. She's probably on the coffee table doing lap dancing. You've got to be careful with wives, man. They send you upstairs, go upstairs, rain and make a phone call, and the next thing they've got the kit off doing the can.
Yes, but the
goodness me, you've got to grow up here.
Mike, but the thing is, all right, Mike, she hasn't got that much to show, really.
It doesn't matter. They're the worst type. The ones who are now to show, keep wanting to show it. You know, see me. I mean, I could tell you stories about, what? But I'm not. Because I'm not that sort of person. But no, you've got to be very careful here, Raina. Got to be very careful. You're a newly married lad, man.
Oh, yes.
And you're dealing with an animal called a wife. They're very treacherous, vicious.
Yes. Oh, yes, she's a very beastly animal.
Beastly, treacherous, vicious. My God, I mean...
No, the vicious and the
they protect the eggs. What?
The vicious and the beastly bits, right?
You like that, dear?
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's all right, then, fair enough. Has she walked up your back with her high heels?
Oh, yes.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I mean, my wife did that to me. Unfortunately, we were in the church at the time, which really sort of took a bit of the shine off the service. But the point is, it was there. I was keen. I was up for grabs, as they say. Oh, well, I hope there's no children on the way yet, is there? No, you've only been married a couple of weeks, haven't you?
Yeah.
No children on the horizon as yet.
No, not yet.
Well, good. Well, what's your wife's first name?
Sarah.
Sarah, that's it, of course. I remember Sarah, the lovely Sarah.
Yes,
the lovely Sarah, the lap dancer. Yes, we know. Hey, but hey, she can get, you know, she can earn £100 a night. You know,
175.
175. Well, go for it, lad. Encourage her to work. I like to see working wives.
Right, £175 an hour.
An hour?
Yeah.
Goodness me, people work for as low as that.
Yeah.
See, I don't know the world I'm living in, to be honest. You know, I don't know the world I'm living in.
I know, it's shocking, isn't it?
It is. Now get yourself there and have a bit of rumby-pumpy. 01914 2000. Oh, look, Bertie, you sit.
Call Mike the Mouth now. Yes. 0191 477 2000.
That'll do for me. Brian.
Good evening, Mike.
Evening, Brian. How's it going?
Oh, not too bad, thank you. How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad.
Right, we had the big convoy come past our house Friday night.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, where were you, like?
Near Ferry Bridge Services.
Oh, Ferry Bridge, the convoy, how many? It was only about 20, isn't it, wasn't it?
Anyway,
I suppose it's a bit sad if you build up your hopes to have a big convoy and all your mates let you down. I mean, you know, it's a bit sad,
I noticed
really.
our friends didn't turn up.
Who was that?
The farmers.
Oh, the farmers did. Oh, well, I saw a few tractors, which baffled me. I didn't think tractors were allowed on the roads.
Back of lorries, though.
Oh, they had to put them on the back of lorries. Well, quite right. They're not, not licensed for the road, you see. So.
But the one thing I wanted to point out over that is now the hauliers have got paid off. Are they going to start giving the lorry drivers a pay rise?
Well, I can't see them. They're not that well paid off. But what did they expect? Badly organised, badly run by amateurs. But. It'd be interesting. Now the Europeans are saying, oh, you can't do that, you can't do that. Yeah. I hope we have a good sense to tell Europeans to go and stick it up the crankshaft.
Anyway, the farmers are actually making the new plans, you know, Mike.
No.
To claim for all the crops being flooded and washed away now.
Yeah.
They want more money from the government for nothing for that now.
Oh, they'll get that. Brown will look into that and he will compensate them for lost crops because of the inclement weather.
Yeah, but you know all the floods we've had down this end, Mike?
Mm.
Well, there's one new estate been flooded. I'm not going to mention where. But one new estate got flooded to within 3 feet of the ceiling. Right, and that estate was only finished this year.
Oh, well.
Now, that estate was built on a floodplain marshy land.
Well.
Now, I heard the farmer on another radio station last week saying there was nothing wrong with that land, it was good land, and the last time it was flooded was 1947. Right, but he's a good kid saying that is good land, because now he'll run off and buy his new Range Rover, and those people in those houses are the ones that's suffering.
Well, it's still, the farmer sells land and to anybody who wants to buy it. And they provided they've got planning permission. You've got to ask the question about the builder, not so much the farmer, and the council. Yeah. And their department, because they have got the history of the area. They know where the land is. It was
turned down first time, Mick.
Doesn't matter. It's let the buyer beware. Yeah. You've got to. The farmer has sold the land. Good luck to him. Now, bottom line is, good luck to him on that. It's his land. He sold it. It's the builders, the developers, and the council who hold responsibility for A, building it there, B, not protecting it properly, and C, not fully informing the public who bought it. It's also the public's fault for buying it in the first place without properly checking.
Yeah.
You know, it is caveat emptor.
Yeah.
And you buy a house, and you really make bloody sure that what you're buying is safe. And I'm afraid these people. They'll want compensation as well now.
Yeah.
They'll all want compensation.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's going to be a big insurance job, I know that.
But my insurance is going to go up because of greedy developers and builders, stupid councils and planning departments and ignorant house buyers.
Yeah.
And my insurance goes up. Well, excuse me, I think it's a bit much. I think it's a damn disgrace. And I really get annoyed with these people because... Soon as they get the whole thing, the government money comes in, drainage system, and building, the house prices shoot up. But I didn't see them compensating me.
Yeah.
So I'm a well cheesed off. That's what I am. That's what Brian. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Champion.
Okay, Mike.
Oh, do you mean? Well, that's. Hello, are you still there, Brian?
Yes.
Just a minute. I just want to. Are you still there, Brian?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Are you still there, Brian?
Yes.
Oh, strange. You still there? You still there? He gone? He's gone. Well, this is going to be interesting. Louise, I'm going to come to you now. But just don't panic if I don't talk to you. Right now. Louise. Hello? Louise? Louise? No. Well, just a minute. Is that Louise? No. Well, this is interesting, isn't it? Hang tight, gang. Hang tight. I'm going to take you back off, Louise, and just see what we've got here. And we'll put that there, and hit that, and then hit that.
Hello.
Hello? You've ended the call, that's why.
Yes, it diddly. Don't worry. Whatever. I'm just get that there. Now, let's see. Right. Who's there?
Hello.
Is that Louise?
Yes, it is.
Good. Welcome to the show of shows, Louise.
Thank you.
It's lovely to have you on the show. Where are you phoning from?
I'm calling from Crook.
Oh, for goodness sake, Crook, you're on the same house as Raina.
No, I'm not.
You better not be.
I'm not. I'm on a different mobile in a different house.
Oh, radio then. Radio. So Louise on the mobile.
Yeah.
Have you been on this show before, Louise?
No, it's the first time.
Well, you're far fanfare. There you go. Take that fanfare home with you. Keep it. Put it in your bottom drawer.
I will do.
Good lass. So who else is in the house with you?
Just me and my sister.
No, there's a couple of blokes that I can hear them talking anyway.
Just Daniel and Neil.
You see, don't lie to the icon. I know everything, Louise.
Yeah.
I know everything. So what can we do for you, Louise?
Well, I've just finished my boyfriend and, I've still got a bit of feelings for him, but I don't know what to do about it.
Where do you want to feel him, like? Hey?
Hey?
Where do you want to feel him?
All over.
Well, there you are. Then you're obviously still in love with him.
But he's not in love with me, though.
Why not?
Because he hasn't got feelings for us.
He doesn't want to feel you. You want to feel him. How long were you going out with him?
3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Yeah.
And he's fallen out in love with you?
Yeah.
The swine. Good God almighty. I mean, so what did he say when he broke up with you?
Oh, he just said it was over between us.
He dumped you. He gave you the big D.
Yes.
And did you cry?
Yes, I did.
In front of him?
No, actually, no.
So when he walked away, what did you say to him? What did you say to him?
I just said, tell me the truth.
Tell what?
Tell me the truth.
Well, and then he said, I'm dumping you.
Yeah.
And when did that happen?
A week today.
So you went out with 3 weeks, and this is a month now, and he's never contacted you?
Oh, yes, we keep in contact.
Well, how do you mean you keep in contact?
We still see each other, but like as friends.
Oh, and that's not enough for you?
No, it's not.
But is he seeing anybody else?
I don't know, really.
What would you do if you spotted him out with another lass?
Oh, I'd just go after me nut, that's all.
What would you do?
I'd go up to her and slap her.
Well, it's not her fault.
I know, but it'd be his fault.
Well, yeah, we'll slap him.
I know.
Well, you've just said you slapped the poor lass. She might not know out about it, and she might be tougher than you. You might get more than you bargained for. But you slap him. But he's finished with you.
I know.
You know, I mean, you've got to move on. I mean, why do you think he finished with you?
I really don't know, because he might be seeing someone else, see.
So he might have been two-timing you.
Hey?
He might have been two-timing you.
Yeah.
Well, I think two-timing you. I mean, say, what's wrong with you? Why would he two-time you? I mean, have you got bad breath? Are you ugly? What's wrong?
No, I'm not ugly. No, it's just because I've got a little in.
You've got a son?
Yeah.
Oh, and that's the reason why he should pack you up.
No, I know he isn't, but...
Well, he might... Well, I tell you what, if that's the reason he's not a man, you don't want any part of him. He's a little boy. You want a man in your life, man, Louise. A man who's going to look after you and your bairn.
Yes, that's true.
Only a man can do that. So look in the mirror, keep saying this, look in the mirror and say to yourself, Louise, I deserve the best.
Yeah.
I deserve a man who is a good man.
Yeah.
A proper man, not a little boy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Do it. Go and do it now.
Now.
Right. 0191 477 2000. That's what you deserve it, girls, man. There's men out there. Right? You don't want to go on with the boys. You want to go on with the dickheads. You want to go on with the men. Men who can love a woman, put her on a pedestal, take her out, lift her spirits, lift her soul, and say, yeah, a Ben, no bother. Yeah, because you come as a package then. Too right. Men. Boys, not a Tadgy Rooney in Hell's Bells chance.
Call Mike the Mouth now. 0191 477 2000.
Hello. Welcome back. Carol.
Hiya.
Hello, darling. Welcome.
It's a long time since I phoned, so I thought I'd phone you.
Well, it's nice to hear your old voice.
I know.
Me darling.
I can't believe I'm from Crook and all.
that Crook's gone mad today. They must have all paid the phone bill down there.
I know, it'll be sky high.
Well, it's nice. I'm going to fanfare you back. Welcome back to the show, Carol.
Thank you.
So,
Remembrance, do you?
No. So, how's life been? How's life been since the last time? When was the last time you phoned, like?
Ages ago, about 3 months ago.
3 months ago?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness me.
With the cockatoos and everything.
Oh, it's Carol the cockatoos. The 2 cockatoos you've got, haven't you?
Yeah.
And,
but no, I haven't now. I got rid of them.
And you've got the dog and the cat?
No, I've got our Sky and that's it, the dog.
You got the dog, aye.
Yeah.
And you had the 2 cockatoos and the dog, but you got rid of the cockatoos.
Aye, because you were squawking all night.
They were a bit noisy. There's no worse than noisy cockatoos.
But I've been having problems where I'm living now. All my windows were put out on last Sunday.
Really?
Yeah.
So, without mentioning name, obviously, do you live in a council estate, a private estate, or rented accommodated council? And do you live in a... Well, no, there's some very nice parts of council estates. Is it a flat or a house? Or?
It's a house.
And who lives there with you?
Just myself and the dog.
And why do you think this is happening?
I don't know, it's just kids.
No.
But it's like I don't get on with my next door neighbours, so like he give one of the kids a fag for doing it, like just for a fag, like I got on.
Well, you see, that's allegedly. You can't really prove anything like that until you've got evidence. Have you reported this obviously to the police first?
Yeah.
And what do the police say?
We'd be looking into it. So, but there's been a few car windscreens and everything smashed around like near where.
Well, yeah. And we say, do you have any drug dealers in your street?
What?
Drug dealers in your street?
Know.
No. Well, you need to tell the council. You must tell the council.
Yeah.
Right, and you must keep a record of anything that happens in your property. Anything, any vandalism or painting, any damage, anything thrown in, obviously litter, but papers and things, because they could be blown in. Any attack on your windows, any doorbell, any attack on doors, any attempted burglary, anything like that. You must tell your, anything happens to the dog, any verbal abuse to you. Who's that?
You've been cut off on the video downstairs.
No, you haven't. Who's that?
No, I haven't.
Who's that on the phone?
It's Neil.
Well, tell Neil to bog off. God almighty. Anyway, you'll have to come just a minute. I'll have to come back to you in a minute. Just hang tight. I've got to go on the news now. Just a minute.